updates each day, where you get daily updates on buy zones, a potential flush zone, and potential accumulation zones for long-term hodling. You, again, tell me the coin, and you decide the price you want to donate per week to get daily updates on your coins that you want. And it's all up to you what you feel is appropriate to donate. $10 a week, $20 a week, $50 a week, $4 a week, you know. Just let me know and you'll get phenomenal updates. Now we're moving on to another coin request. The first coin, I do not know really anything about it, REQ. We're going to zoom out. Oh, it just broke its all-time high, so this is good. So here's what you do when you start breaking down a technical chart. Ashley, a phenomenal subscriber. Thank you for supporting the channel. And here's how you would start, Ashley. Go to your last high, mark it, because that's going to be major underneath resistance when eventually the coin starts to come down a little bit, right? Then we come into here, pull the volume indicator out. Let's see where all this volume's been traded at. Look at that. Now we know where, if we break our old high, where a major support box is going to be. So then we go into our rectangles, and then we mark that with a big support box, so we have a key area to watch out for, and we're going to make that green, right? Because it's our support box, and then we're going to lock it so we can't move it. So now we see that. Then we're going to pull out our lines, right? And we can see we're in a big rising channel. So we're going to mark that up here, right? See that? And then we're going to mark the upper end of that, right? Because you can see this right off the bat. It's a huge rising channel. And we do know those are continuation patterns, but they often reverse after they break out of them, right? And you can see now, if we've had to break this coin down, we've hit real quick on the fly. We've hit upper resistance once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, now 5 times. And each time, once, twice, 3, they've all came down and retested lower support. So that's what I would be watching out for in this coin right now. And as we zoom on in, is in the immediate short term, I would say this coin right now is going to do something like this. It's going to come back down and retest the 200-day moving average and that old high, and then step back up and get rejected. And I think you're coming back down here to the screen support box soon. But keep an eye out on that, as what may be happening is you're just replaying the pattern, right, that we're in, where you hit upper resistance and then you get rejected. See that? You hit upper resistance right here. Got rejected. Then you hit upper resistance again. Oops, that's not it. Way over here. Got rejected, right? And then you've come down to lower support several times, which are down here, right? See that? So you've hit upper resistance at 0.047, then came back down to lower support, then hit it at 0.170, then came back down to 0.04. So I would say what's likely to happen is if you fail this, you're going to step down with our industry exclusive drawing tool, come back, test the rising channel up, lower support, come up a little bit, then flush, come back down to your old high, maybe come back up to your upper support and then get rejected and then flush. And I think you're going to have a date down here into the future. So I'm going to mark this, Ashley, as I do think this, you are topping out with the overall market flushing. I think you're waiting to have a big correction. And I would be selling up there. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I play when I'm on the radio show. This is strictly educational and educational only. My own personal opinion is on the market. But I think you got a date with lower support again like you did right here, right there, right here. And I think you're coming back down to your lower support. I think that's more than likely what's going to happen. You can see that's right in there. Had to move that up to make it look much better. But I believe that's where you're coming down to, Ashley. I think you're coming down to lower support, 0.17, and I think it's going to be a big flush. So pay attention for that in REQ. And then BATS, some big, I don't know what coin this is, but this looks like some BNB stuff where you got to exchange it. Oh, it's only $2, where you got to exchange it. But this too is in a big rising channel, right? And this is going to be quick TA here. We'll break down this chart later, but I want to get into some other coins. Clone. You can see where two in this are in a big rising channel, right? So all you have in this new coin is the data that it's giving you by the price action that we have. So I would say right now, I would be watching out for some kind of rejection right here and then a trade back down. I would look for it to start topping out up in here. This would be a great sell zone, and then I would think it's going to come back down here and retest the bottom part of that channel. That's what I think is going on in there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Thank you, Ashley, for